The website article I have chosen, which pertains directly to my teaching math in an online setting, is on the screen, The Power of Data Visualization Plus Examples of Good and Bad Visuals by Ross Crooks. It could also pertain directly to my job and career. The article, which I reference on the screen, discusses how data can communicate in a visually appealing way so learners are able to capture the material in a more effective manner. In the above article, it discusses how the brain processes visual data better than text, and data visualization can make it easier for the instructor to explain the material, including the visualization of the data or material, which would allow the instructor to organize information in a way that makes it more understandable and easier to comprehend for the user. The article also discusses data visualization best practices, which ensure your data is easily and understandable and viewable, and keep your visualization as simple and straightforward as possible. The article also further addresses the one way to utilize the concept of data visualization using line charts, bar charts, area charts, and bullet graphs. This type of assessment tool or technique I would use is screencast-o-matic videos, which is what I'm using right now. In one video I have produced, which I will show you on the screen now, I have explained how to solve a linear equation and then how to graph the corresponding answer of the points established in an Excel spreadsheet. This provides a visualization of how the linear equation would look once the points are established, showing the slope, etc. As referenced in the article, I do so in a very straightforward way, in a simplistic way as possible with step-by-step instructions. The video also includes a document which the learners can follow along with, which is here, and it has a video here. If they get stuck on something, they can just pause it, review it, and continue on with the video. This would be offered through technology and the internet, and it would be able to be covered by online students at any time, making it easier to cover the material at their convenience. In this type of technique or assessment tool, I could tailor the material I would be covering to fit the exact nature of the material being covered. This type of technique would allow students to see the work explained in great detail right on the screen in front of them, as you can see here. And as mentioned above, I have kept these videos straightforward and easily viewable as the article references. The resulting assessment tool could be a quiz or assigned homework based off of the video. As part of the assessment, I could offer the learner a badge, which they would receive to indicate they successfully covered the topic. This would allow the student to feel a sense of accomplishment, and also they could put the badge in their portfolio to show others that the topic they successfully mastered. This assessment tool would allow for any potential future students to capture the information in real time with their own personal tutor showing them a detailed video. And they could be able to replay the videos just prior to their assessment of their homework or quiz or test. This would be an appropriate use of an assessment tool, and it would be a very good fit within my organization or professional colleagues, in this case, online adult students. I mentioned earlier how this could pertain to my job as well. For instance, before the COVID-19 pandemic, my unit of payroll in my job was going to have to make statewide trips to introduce a new technique for employees to capture their work hours, including a newly developed formatted Excel spreadsheet, to tie their hours to a particular disaster so that then we could submit documentation for reimbursement to the agency funding the disaster. Since the pandemic, this type of screencast-o-matic video could be used to actually show the presenter in the lower corner the document on the screen, and the learners could view the presenter down here, as well as see step-by-step details of how the newly created Excel document could be correctly filled out. This would solve several different things. It would include allowing the learner to view at their convenience with easy step-by-step instructions, which they could play over if they didn't quite catch the concept the first time. Also, this would allow the presenter to not have to travel around the state to different offices, and during this time of pandemic, this is of utmost importance. This concept could save money by not having to pay travel expenses, and it would allow the employees to have more effective use of their time when you produce only one educational video that can be reviewed by learners several times, statewide or further than that. Realizing there are other up-and-coming technology applications that may be used or developed, I feel that using screencast-o-matic videos for my online application is a very important appropriate use of an assessment technique, to validate and assist with the assessment tool, that being assigned homework, quizzes, tests, or even peer posts to other students in the class with the knowledge they have learned in the video.